Right, guys. Believe everything is good to go. We are live. I'll give you guys 1 minute to join in. But with that being said, I do see a whole bunch of people hopping in already. Oh my gosh, let's go. There we go. What is up, guys? It is Micro Mondays. You guys already know if you're here. You guys are here for the latest scoop on your favorite micro news, products, companies, drops, and everything that happened over the past week. Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. How is everybody this week? Hope you guys had a great weekend. And that being said, shout out what you guys did this weekend. Did you guys get out to crawl? Or did you guys get some holiday shopping done? Or were you guys just building away? Let me know. In the meantime, while everybody hops on in, actually gonna take off this jacket. It's getting a little warm in here. But we got a good show for you guys tonight. How many of you guys heard of RC? We do have a giveaway tonight from RC for you Micro Mondays guys. That's right, you guys. Thanks for coming in to watch Micro Mondays. RC wants to bless us, one lucky viewer tonight, with a sweet sample pack. And actually, you know, these are actually one of my favorite little go-to maintenance things you can toss in your backpack. What we got here, guys, is we have the RC flat mat. This is the little portable super small size, guys, and you can see the nice sheen. It is the laminated area, guys, so the laminated backing, you're able to, you know, write stuff on the board if you need to, or the direction of your flubs, whichever you need to be, or what type of oil to put in the shocks. Hardware, everything's magnetic, so you can wipe it off if you need to. We got the Moo-Kleen Parts Chassis Wash. Guys, this is the new improved formula. This will clean your truck. We're going to do a quick demo when we bring on Mark. We'll kind of clean the chassis up a little bit. Show you guys how easy and how super clean leaves your trucks. As well, you guys are going to get a little sample of some udder butter. Guys, this combo, if you put some udder butter in your axles, promise you, super smooth setup. And then lastly, we have a sample of the hide wipes, guys. This is perfect for keeping your, you know, show and shine truck super spotless. Get that nice wipe down. Even if you want to clean your mat, this is perfect for cleaning the mat. It gets rid of all the oils and all the sticky stuff really easily. So, guys, sample pack could be one of yours tonight. All you gotta do is be watching throughout the show. And Mark, I just wanted to say shout out RC. And guys, what is good? While we wait for Mark, I want to make sure that I send him an invite. What is up, Crawlers and Coffee? We will definitely be recapping our Crawlers and Coffee experience, guys. Mark, if you are here and you're having trouble, let me know. I'm gonna try and invite you the old school way. Doesn't want me to. Hold on 1 second. All right, Mark. Official invite is sent. Hopefully we get... Oh, yes. There we go. Got the screen and everything. You know what I mean?
Good.
There we go. What is good, Mark?
There we go. My radio was too loud.
Hear you loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. It looks nice tonight.
Yeah. We got some organization finally in the shop.
Well, I mean, it's actually clear for me on your end. Usually it's a
Crisp
little
and
fuzzy.
clear.
Yeah.
That's what we like to hear. We like to hear the HD quality for you guys.
Yeah, man.
Before we start with some topics, here's my little bottle of the Cow RC, and what I like to do is I'll shake it up. I'll just spray it down, guys, just like so. Try not to, if anything's not waterproof, don't go ahead and drench it, but give a nice little spray down. Flip it over, really get those axles, whatever you guys need to. And now what I like to do is, kind of like to let it soak. So it's just kind of working at it for me by myself. Like, I just don't have to do anything. If you have some trucks that are super dirty, have like dirt stains, like clods, definitely go grab a little brush. But literally, guys, you could just kind of clean it away. And not only is it going to keep you looking clean, but it's going to actually help a little bit repel from any like excess dust, dirt, and grime. And this is pretty safe to use on your electronics, like I said, and your plastics, as it doesn't degrade down the road. So just like that, guys. I could keep drying it if I wanted to, but it's actually looking spotless. Now for the tires, I would clean them you can clean them with the parts and chassis wash, no problem. It'll look super nice. But if you want a specific setup for your tires, Cow RC now has the Moo-Kleen tire wash and the hand cleaner, and that will actually leave your tires looking a little bit more cleaner. And over time, this one's just a little bit better for the tires in general. The longevity, keep them running longer. But yeah, guys, shout out to Cow RC. But guys, crawlers and coffee. Mark, you need to come out to SoCal. You're only a couple hours away.
Oh, a couple.
And you got to come attend
used
one
to
of
be a
these
couple hours
crawlers
away,
and coffee. Yeah. I'll have to pay for some of your gas. That'll be no problem. But I could say that I went to the last event of the year for Crawlers and Coffee, and they actually put on a cool event over here in SoCal. Guys, if you've never been to a Crawlers and Coffee, they started up maybe like a year, maybe 2 years ago now, and they just been getting so much support from all the small companies and up to even, Horizon and Axial and Traxxas and stuff like that, that there's been a huge support in the RC community for the Crawlers and Coffee crew to throw out events, and they had a lot of cool stuff, especially for the micros. If you guys were there the day before the actual kind of event, it was like a 2-day camp out, but they had a micro comp, a night sesh, so nighttime edition. I wish I was there. It was hosted by OC RC Crawlers and our good homie watching out here, I believe is FJ Cruiser or FJRC Cruiser. So shout out to those guys. They actually put on a pretty cool comp over there. And then the next day, Mark, they actually had a little micro racing that was sponsored by Little Guy Racing and a couple other guys. But we've been saying after that event, that racing event, it was super fun. Got to drive the little Ripper around, guys. If you didn't see on 24 Goons page, this Ripper is still alive. But in the end, what you guys didn't see is we blew up the rear drive shaft. As you can tell right there, casualty.
Whoops.
So I guess for the fast cars, Mark, I'm going to go full metal drive shafts.
Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah.
But that micro event definitely wants to push us, like some of the homies over here, to get some racing going on. Because I know you got a lot of guys have, especially the Mias Rippers, the new drops. And, they're kind of like race cars, guys. So in my opinion, we need to make them to go fast and rip around them while we have all these other crazy, rock crawlers style builds. So we're actually thinking about doing a racing series over here in the SoCal area. So if you guys have some race cars that you want to see, put them to the test, make a few laps against some other fast cars, dude, let's get it going. But overall, that Crawlers and Coffee event, Mark, if you haven't been, especially at Horseman's, the rock terrain, they can really make these little trucks perform, especially if you got like some flub inserts in here. The forward propulsion technology, dude, those rocks grip so good. So looks like a lot of guys in the chat are down for the racing. Mark, I need you to build a racer.
I need to finish what I am working on.
Which one are you working on right now?
Well, you know how it goes. You always push stuff back when something new comes out. But I would call both the ASOs done, except for paint and body work, which you can see I'm in the middle of.
Yeah, I see you're busy right there. You got a couple projects.
And then I want to get back to that bad boy, the M7. I don't know. I was kind of going to leave it purple just to show it off, the carbon fiber for Chris for a hot second. But
yeah,
you know me, I'm a paint guy, and it just doesn't look done.
Dude, I was saying Chris's bodies, they're pretty nice, but definitely, paint can definitely set yours apart. But I was saying, you throw some RCS slaps on it, call it a day on these bodies sometimes.
I was going to give you a hard time for your shameless sticker placement on all your bodies.
Yeah, they're easy to do. You guys can set yours up pretty good. Throw a little bit of RCS swag on your
Yeah, that's another
truck.
thing too, Davey. I got to get that done. Yeah, I still need parts.
Yeah. The Gila Monster.
Yeah.
I actually took that one out this past weekend and showed a couple guys. Where is it?
Just totally cooked the deer. Did you just hit a deer?
Oh, somebody snapped a deer.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking Brandon Fine Line. You never know with him what he's talking about.
Yeah, some guys got to see the Gila Monster in person, and they really liked how kind of simple it was for someone to just take their skid and just kind of lift it up. So it's pretty cool. Like, I definitely need to put the aluminum rails on. They're like right in my face. So once I get that up, I'm definitely going to be driving it more often. But man, Mark, I can't agree with you more. Once you get something in your face, then you kind of like push everything to the side again.
Yeah.
You're like, all right,
And
what are we doing now?
Forget. And then I'm like, oh yeah, that project. Fuck. Well, I do got to say, man, the XL ASOS with the Mias axles underneath it, those diamond ones, and just that whole setup is gangster. That thing, it just slides over everything.
Damn.
I did swap from the Proline Treps. They're good.
Yeah, I want to review for sure.
But in the same size, I still think that those Endura Swamp Claws, aka Me Claws, they hook up a lot better, more consistently. I'll say that. Where I live. So I swapped those on. I stole them off my FJ Cruiser and put them on that truck, which I don't know. That's not going to be red for long. I got some paint ideas on that one. But yeah, they're a little wider, so it looks a little even more aggressive than it did with the Treps. But I like it.
I'm gonna have to agree with you right there, bro. I'm gonna have to say 100 for sure.
Yeah.
I want to like these. I like them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Like, I like them. They look good. They drive great. But when it's like, if I had never driven those other tires, I'd be totally fine with it.
Like, I think I'm gonna go for sure back to the Ruptures. Do you have a set?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm thinking the ruptures mainly because of I wanted to just a tad smaller for the bodies because I still want the body to look pretty decent. So these ones, I mean, I like them. It's just for the body choice that I'll do, and it kind of feels like I don't know, comparing this to fresh. Like you open both of these up, you both put flubs, and I'm comparing these to brand new RC 4-wheel drive scramblers.
Oh.
You know, I don't know. You put both of them with flubs. They both use V33s. You both vet them. The scramblers are just gonna destroy. Same thing
I
goes
don't
with the ruptures, in
even
my
remember
opinion.
the last time I ran scramblers.
Dude, it was hard for me to kind of like take them off, but I'm like, I guess these are gonna work good. So, but they do work good.
I'm kind of wondering if it's that Proline break in the
I don't
first
know.
layer of the rubber stage thing.
These are about 64 millimeters,
Yeah.
or on here they go by inches for Proline, so they're 2.5 inches. So you guys want to
Yeah, I think
convert
it's
that?
64. They're both the same height. Just the V-Claw ones are wider. But
Yeah.
I put 33s in both, and both work real good in those tires.
You know what I actually was doing the other day, Mark? Check this out. I was digging through tires,
Oh,
like the good old tire bin,
oh
and then
man.
I found these, which are actually discontinued. I hear
What?
these
Oh,
these
Power
mud
Hobby?
bosses, Power Hobby mud bosses.
Okay. I don't think I ever bought those. I have the other ones. I don't know what those
All
are
right,
called.
hear me
Oh,
out.
I will, because I actually like the Power Hobby tires. Their compound's nice.
Okay, now we got future flubs basically. Look at I didn't even, these are like old. Look at with the Cow RC tire wash. That's what we're talking about.
It just comes. Well,
So after you clean them with the Cow RC tire wash, I put them on some Mazzies, and we got V fives or V51s. So I don't know if that was the original size for these. I think they're V4s. But put the V5s in here, Mark. Look at you're getting some dual stage. It's so soft too. I don't know how to compare, but
hmm.
look at they're sticky
Yeah,
still. Like they're
yeah.
good. So maybe if you
V5s in
guys have
those? Are
some of
those
those,
taller than
huh?
are those taller than scramblers?
Taller than scramblers. Let me get the scramblers real quick.
Or is it
They are
maybe the
for
same
sure
carcass?
wider. Here we go. I got a couple tires to compare.
All
This
right.
was the tire that you have, the Power Hobby
Oh yeah, cool. Now I
Trail
have to dig it out.
Warrior.
Yeah.
So I heard this tread's pretty good too, but
Yeah, those work good for me.
I think these might work crazy. I don't know, especially with the flubs. But here are the scramblers, guys.
Wait,
RC 4-wheel drive.
those kind of
They
have like
are
a.
about the same height mark,
Okay.
just a lot narrower on the scramblers.
And you said a
So
V5 in those?
yeah, V51, I believe.
V51s. Wow.
Yeah. So just figured I'd share some tires real quick, but dang. You know what's crazy out? What's crazy too? Tires and okay guys. Should we jump into that one real quick? Might as well get it out of the way real quick. Let's see.
Okay.
If you guys shout out in the chat what your favorite big tire is still. I know a lot of guys have been picking up tires with us and probably have them all just like us. So still, shout it out. We might as well get a current check-in. And if you want to look through the comments and shout out what people are running. But while we talk about that, we might as well have another stir up the chat topic, Mark.
Scramblers or ruptures, Steve?
Oh, dude, that's like the toughest. the toughest choice for me. But I would say personally in a comp, scramblers for sure, because they're a little bit narrower and they're just tried and true. You get some fresh ones right out of the bag, I know that they will do amazing. You got to throw the V33s in there for sure. The ruptures, they do good. They're just a little bit wide for certain areas. And the width always comes into play, especially when you're steering or whatever. But let's see real quick. Alrighty.
Yeah, all the comments basically. Everybody's got something different. When it comes to tires, man, whatever works for you.
Exactly right. Because
Even
everybody's
what works
terrain
for
is
you.
different.
Yep.
So true, bro. Here's
I do
I
try
don't
to
know if
test on some different shit though. Like I'll try to drive on grippy rock, slick rock, river rock, indoor, outdoor. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
see what all the tires kind of do.
All right, Mark, I'm going to go through this quick because I know this is a heated topic right here.
Wheel material.
First of all, how many of you guys have tried a comp for your SCX24 or your TRX4M or whatever micro you got? How many of you guys have been to a event and seen the little trucks compete through some little tiny gates? Right now, guys, we're going to switch it up to that comp life of the micro scene. And this past week, they actually just updated some rules to their little rule book. And if you haven't heard of RCMCCA, guys, they are a group of founders that working hard to kind of establish a set rules that will be soon,
Don't hate
recognized.
on
And
Enduro.
what do you say? Sorry.
I was saying, don't hate on Enduro.
Oh, don't hate on Enduro. Some people are team drivers over here. Just kidding. Not really. But yeah, dude, there's a fierce competition. Some people want to take their trucks to the limit and go head to head, who can drive through these little gates. And while a lot of people have their set rules, like their own standard rules that they go by, these rules are going to be kind of counted towards and looked upon like, okay, this event will classify for standings for, nationals or worlds level. So if you guys are interested in taking it all the way to the top of the leaderboard, then this is for you. So we just wanted to share a couple of the rule changes that they've added. And if you want to read all the rules, you can go to this website, RCMCCA.org, to find all about it. But quickly, we just wanted to share some of the rules that were updated. So we could kind of talk about that. So it says, let's go by the rules. There's only like 6 of them. We'll go quick. Rule number 1, wheel material. It's saying wheels may be plastic or metal. So I guess, I don't know. That's pretty standard now. Everybody has metal wheels. So they can run any material in class 1, 2, and 3. Class 0, which really doesn't count for us guys because that's just like a newbies. They must still run plastic or aluminum, no brass wheels. So there you
Right, that's
go.
like rolling stock, right?
Yeah, super, super stock for sure.
That's more entry level, first time in the hobby, or like kids.
Yeah. So they even say in italicized words, Mark, that you can even use carbon fiber like wheels, whatever material, pretty much. So rule number 2 change, the max wheel size for class 3. Need your opinion after this, Mark. All right, for
Wheel.
class 3s,
Wheel or tire?
they say wheel.
Okay, so we're talking about rims, wheel,
Yes.
the metal part on the car.
Yes. So old rule, max wheels were 1.2s. Now the new rule is no limit
It was
on
class
max.
3.
Yeah.
And class 3 is unlimited, correct?
Yeah. And then this says This rule allows for the new 1.8 supersize wheels.
Right. I don't know if I agree with that because that's like in Sorka rules. That's like shafty or MOA style rims and tires, and they don't allow those.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna have to agree with you, Mark.
Yeah.
And feel free to shout out guys in the chat, whatever you guys feel like saying, you know.
Unless that's
We
what
want to just
Class
hear it.
3 is turning into.
Yeah, but I think, you know, class 3 guys, in my opinion, it should still be recognized as like a body style
Yeah.
class where like the max tires is still like 64s.
Right.
And then we can put those super wheels in their own class, the sporty class. Let me know
There
what
you
you
go.
guys think.
Do they have
But
anything besides Class 3? I don't remember.
no,
So that's the
that's
higher.
it.
So they need
Yeah.
a different category.
But, you know, I guess, you know, some people, class 3 should be run what you brung pretty much. If you can't hang, you can't hang. Hey, man, I agree with you there too, you know. If it's going to just be crazy like that, then shoot, every man for themselves. While we hear what you guys got to say for that one, let's go to the rule number 3. Keep it going, keep it going. Tire construction. So the old rule, there was never an old rule. So now this is a new rule added. So tires for class, you know, 0 and then 1 and 2, it must be constructed like a regular tire, a single piece of rubber, Mark. So it says there are no limits for tires in class 3, meaning they're talking about cut and shut, 3D printed tires, and, you know, those big ass, you know, cut up super wheels. So they're just saying for the 1 and 2, you got to have regular tires, and for the 3, you can run some like whatever wheels and tires. So hey,
These are bizarre rule changes. Are
hey,
people quote unquote cheating
you
in
know,
some people's eyes?
that's something for the chat to discuss. Shout it out, guys. This other stuff, if you guys like winching, so there's like a self winching, I guess 3 points, and then using a winch stick was 5 points. But now the new rule is self winching. You can't use the self winching thing on like a winch stick. Now everything is like you got to use the terrain. I'm not really too big into this winching stuff, guys, because I haven't done it yet. But if you guys use a winch in your comps, check out this rule. Looks like, you know, no
That's why I
shoe
said
or
quote
hand
unquote,
holding.
man. That's
It's
why I
got to
don't
be
comp,
either
dude.
the
Too many
you
fucking
know,
rules.
right? It's got to be a
I'm a
winch
fucking,
stick or
I'm a
a
freestyle
rock.
driver.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I just run all the gates. That's all that I do. No winches. Nah, just kidding. All right, guys.
You do
Gate
good at it too, bro.
directions. Oh, what'd you say?
I said you do good at it too.
I try my best
You
for
don't need a
sure.
winch.
We win some, we lose some. All right, guys. Rule number 5. This one's kind of a big one, Mark, because they don't really do this in like the 110s, but gate direction and points clarification. So it says basically you can progress is when you pass through a gate in the intended direction.
Right.
But that means they say the new rule.
That's the old rule.
Yeah, the new rule, it says progress is when vehicles pass through a gate when the vehicle traveling in the direction indicated on the gate. So basically, you can still go through the gate wherever it's directed, but you can go like backwards if you need to or sideways. But whatever the arrows are pointing, you have to go that way. So even if like you're trying to back down into a gate and back up, like some of the bigger comps, like the bigger scale comps, they can do that. You can't do that with the minis. So, you know, sometimes, Mark, people, they like back down to a gate and then they'll come back up real quick just to clear it. But this is kind of the biggest two rules right here that we've been wanting to come talk about. is the bodies for Class 1 and the frame rails for Class 1. So you guys who are big on the Class 1, or you guys, for me, over here in the local scene, they count Class 1 as you have to be stock, like, chassis no matter what. Which, it's cool, but it's kind of a bummer because there's aftermarket chassis, that are still Class 1 legal, which these guys, the RC MCCA, they incorporate, aftermarket chassis. So pretty cool that they do that. So if you guys are like these kind of rules, this is what you got to follow for making a body for your Class 1. So basically, Mark, the Lexan, the old rule, it had to be a full-size like body, and then the body couldn't be trimmed, no tube chassis. The widest part must be wider than the entire inner edge of the tires, so as wide as these 2 points of the tires right here. So the new rule is basically it either had to be a Lexan or a hard body, but now it can be, Lexan, 3D printed, resin, whatever. And it says the width of the body at the doors of the cab. So that means you can have some narrow bodies now, as long as whatever it is over here, like say your doors of the cab are as wide as this, you can have like some crazy pinched front end or anything that's kind of pinched in the front. You know what I mean? So they kind of want to make it a little bit more crazier for the Class 1 bodies, guys, so you can get a little bit more aggressive. It's kind of like that's what they're doing with the bigger ones too, Mark. They're kind of making them like get crazy. You can build some crazy things.
Sorka, I don't know. They hit the back pedal and brought the rules back down to the ground last year.
Right.
And made it more. Class 1 was more of a legit daily driver truck. You would be driving around in a pinched fucking Toyota on a daily basis with a full tube frame underneath it.
Everybody's gonna have giant rock anchors now? Dude, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Whatever. Like I said, this is why I don't come.
Yeah, these are the last couple rules, guys. I mean, this is all for fun too, but if you guys really pay attention and take this seriously, I'll see you on the podium. No, I'm just kidding. But look at
Probably will.
frame rails. Frame rails, guys, is the biggest change, I believe. Old rules, it must be like a chassis, 2 rails, stock configuration. So they can be carbon, aluminum, titanium, 3D printed, whatever. No tube chassis or stick style chassis. Of course, it must use a 0-degree skid, no angled skids. So the new rule is basically the same, but you gotta make sure that the chassis rails must extend past the center line of both front and rear axles. So they're trying to clarify it a little bit more because, in Jora, they got like a frame rail. Let me see. I actually got something kind of cool, like little example, but this is actually like a Mia 6x6. Usually they have, kind of a short front end with a regular back end. So you just got to make sure that the rails, as you can see, I'm slightly short on this Athos, but that's not a C1. But the rails got to be right at the center line. They must pass the center line of this axle right here, Mark. Same goes with the back of these rails. You got to pass the center line. So basically, you can either try and shorten the front end or, run a chassis that is C1 configured and actually got like that somewhere around here. Here's a good example right here, Mark. Oh, this isn't the. Oh yeah, it is. This is the XORC, guys. Let me turn my camera. This one's dope. This one's C1 legal. Ready to go right now, guys. You got the chassis rails up front are so long and forward that actually cut one set off, guys. One set of holes, Mark.
Yeah,
So
I remember that.
you got plenty of length up from the front to mount your bumpers. Again, you got plenty of adjustments in the back. So many shock adjustments. Everything's Delrin to the max. 0-degree skid. So honestly, if you want to see one and you need it now, check out the EXO, man. You guys
Dude,
can
I
use the
forgot about
code.
the Exo, honestly.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna rebuild mine since there's no like real like C1s that kind of grab my attention right now. So as
Right?
of right now, this will be my C1. And if you guys want one, use code RC Steve 710. Save you a little bit. But let's come back. I think we're pretty much done with these rules, guys. Other
Well,
than that,
they're like
windshields.
Storka, right? Where there's like, you get points for scale stuff, accessory, all that crap, right?
Yeah.
So if
So
you're
go
playing
for
by
it,
the
Mo.
rules, you get more points to start with.
Yeah. Exactly. If you guys are into that scale points,
Yeah.
just grab a flub body and you'll be like almost pointed out. Just put a driver and you'll be pretty much halfway there easily.
Oh yeah, man. Speaking of ODB, still trying to decide between the new extra cab or the
Oh,
M710. I don't know,
we
man. He
got
was leaning
the
710, but now that I put some primer on and put some bigger meats on the SR5 extra cab, man, I don't know.
that's what I'm
He'd be
saying.
right.
I don't know if we got the okay from the boss man, but I think we had like some sort of like sneak peek maybe that we wanted to share. Did you know if we got the okay or not?
I don't know, but I've owned one for a while. The
Oh, you
original.
have?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
So
don't
why
think
don't
it's a
we
big deal.
why don't we share it then and maybe I can pull up a picture. Guys, you guys are getting a look at an exclusive. It's actually you got it right there.
Well, this was the original. Now he's revised it to look more like that as far as
Okay,
fender
okay,
cut
okay.
goes and pinched. And then that's an extra cab. This is single cab, shorter wheelbase.
Yes.
And you can run cab only. He's going to have the back plate, or he's going to have a dovetail bed for it as well.
Here we go,
Or
guys.
you
Got
could
the
buy the
image
regular
right
bed,
here.
and that would look like a new Class 1 body,
Here's a
right?
sneak peek.
You can do a pinch, or you can do one of three things, right? Pinch, dovetail, or bob on both sides.
I think you
Three of
could
those.
do it all now with
Oh,
the
you can do it all
C1
now?
as long as
All
the
right.
as long as this wide part of the door meets the inner part of your tires. So this, as you can tell, I could see some trio portals right there, some portal boxes. So this is like imagine a little wider. So if you guys rock narrow
Mhm.
axles and some small tires, that's a C1 body right there. As long as you have a C1 chassis, there you go. But guys, these are of course FlubRC. This is an exclusive look right now, guys. It's not posted anywhere, but you guys can take a screenshot if you want. This is the upcoming comp body from FlubRC. Single
Yeah.
cab,
Steve, I
single.
pushed him on this. That's
You
why I
put
didn't
them
say
on
nothing.
it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say nothing in the chat.
Oh,
I was like, yo, you need to bring that back. That shit's badass. And do it, especially with the carbon fiber now. And then I also said, if you're going to do the pinch one again, I'd like to see a single
yeah.
cab for us scale guys.
This is definitely going to be my C2 Athos body.
No, that's sick. I'm slapping that. I might just put that back on the shelf and hope he gets that out to us quick.
Yeah.
If not, I have that to run for now. But yeah,
So crazy, guys. Just a heads up right there. And, good way to kind of detour off the comp scene and then with the crazy comp body you can get coming up
right?
soon. Let's see.
Actually, that worked out really good. I was definitely not planned.
No. But you know what else isn't planned? Well, what kind of, I didn't see what was planned. Maybe you guys in the chat already knew what was up, but we also got another drop this past week, guys. And speaking of like super wheels and the MOA side of things, Mark, you seen HardPark lately? Catering to just what we're talking about?
Yeah. This shit was wild.
Crazy, guys. So, guys, shout out where my HardPark
That's
guys
something I
are
forgot
at.
about too. Was the cantilever,
Yeah, let's take a quick
the
look at HardPark,
hard
guys.
goblin. Man,
Yeah,
are those still in stock? I might have to treat myself for Christmas.
let's see, you guys. Look at this. HardPark RC, they're always up to some crazy stuff, whether it be this. Oh, never mind. But yeah, look at these crazy pictures you guys just see. Got some crazy transmissions, dude. Oh, like crazy wheels. Those are the big wheels right there. And then, of course, that first picture that we wanted to look at was I didn't. What am I doing? Oh, I'm going through posts. I see. Here we go. That hard goblin chassis that Mark was talking about. So cantilever system. But what we're here to show you guys is what he kind of teased this past week. We can kind of just pull it up right here. You guys see it right there. There is HardPark video teasing this wild new buggy chassis. And if you guys can see, there's like a transmission underneath it. And on the big tires, the clearance just looks crazy. And you can see the links looking all swooped and conformed to the chassis rails. So let's see if we got some leaks in the chat, guys. What's this? What's this? That's not the same tranny I'm hearing? New tranny? New transmission? Mark?
I don't know.
You
So
guys see
Bart was
that?
saying,
Let's
wait
take a
till
peek. Let's take a peek. Look at that, guys, right there. What is that? That's not the new one? Looks dope. Oh, you guys can see a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what to. It looks like new axles, guys. Their own version. I see a drive shaft like coupler or carrier bearing, some crazy stuff to get that drive shaft all tucked up. So any of you guys HardPark fans, shout out what you guys see over here if you guys know anything. Looks like we got clockable axles, Knuckle Busters RC. Mark, imagine just sky high caster to your pleasing.
oh my god.
But yeah,
What,
there's just
how
a
much
sneak
is
peek.
all that? I
What
didn't
do you
even
say?
look at it because that's just not my
ETA?
style. But, no, how much is that? Do you have a
I don't
price?
know. It just says coming soon, guys. So we'll ask the guys in the chat. I know there might be a couple of guys, maybe they want to share maybe something. If not, we get it, man. We'll have to wait, but definitely wild. Looks like carrier bearing setup, new transmission, clockable axles, and yeah. If you guys want to shout out anything else, that was the HardPark teaser, guys. They just showed it off this past week, so pretty wild. Coming back to bodies, Mark. Not really, cool news for the community maybe, but just like something to be aware about, guys. Like, it's always tough to for the little guys to make new stuff for us, and we all like bodies, we all like cool stuff, right? Well, our guy Hyde RC, he's actually made a couple of changes recently to his website. If you guys haven't followed Hyde RC lately, he actually makes some pretty cool body offerings as well as some little scale accessories for the bodies and stuff. But I know a lot of guys have been getting like the Datsun build or what else? The new Land Rover. Shout out if you guys
I
have
see
one
the
of the
Nissan
Hyde
a lot
bodies.
too.
I actually got one right here. I actually have a couple of them, but man, I haven't had any time to build them like up properly. But I was thinking of trying to run this body, this little height old school Toyota body too. I had it recently on the Athos XL. So if you guys haven't seen Heights bodies, check them out too. But currently, guys, he's no longer offering the bodies on his website.
The file.
The files. The files.
The files
Thank
are
you.
no longer free.
Files are no longer, at a price where you can just buy them. Soon, guys, he's going to carry a whole website to offer all the bodies, available to buy and get shipped to you, to your door. So you can still support by buying the bodies straight from Height.
He's going to be having his own printer and all that stuff, and it's going to be super lightweight, super durable material he's using. He's already been testing for himself, so, and I'm sure there's a few people out there that probably have the same thing from him. But yeah,
so check
a little something different. Definitely
different.
Aim towards the comp scene for sure with the weight.
Oh yeah, the weight definitely on these bodies, guys. If you're into the lightweight minimalist style, I definitely can tell you, these bodies are just as light as a Lexan. But coming back to
lighter for all you guys that hate fucking hard bodies.
Dude, crazy light.
I just finished one of the Nissan ones, and it wasn't even a good print. That shit was super light, super strong.
Right? Actually, this Nissan one, right? The one that you had.
Yep. Yeah, I just finished that. The print was a lot weirder than that one. Had this weird bubble on the roof, and I did a bunch of styrene work and made it look all like it was getting tore up from some rust. I'm about to post
that was definitely one thing that he was talking about, guys, was that, he's no longer offering those bodies, but he has all the bodies, no longer offering the files, but he has all new revised bodies. So they're all updated for better quality prints, as well as he has a couple new models coming out. So the wheelbases will definitely be between the 142 and 155 millimeter sets. So like if you have a C-bolt setup or a Gladiator setup, he has body options for you. And
the Land Rover is sick, dude. Whoever just said that. Chance.
It does look pretty dope. I saw it in person. It looks good.
Vix?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that thing looked nice in the photo.
Yeah, for sure. It's clean. And I mean, I can't wait to see what when Height will be releasing his website so we can all check out the new refreshed versions of all his body offerings. And you guys want to still support the RC community, check out Height too. So shout out to the homie, Micro Mondays homie. And guys,
oh yeah, he's gonna do a 2002 pinched and non-pinched Tacoma.
oh damn! If you guys have a Height body,
roundy. Mine's a straight front grill 2000. I like that one better. I'm biased. I don't know. That one looks soft to me. Anyway, with a Tacoma, care to jump in the chat on this conversation?
might as well talk a little.
I'll pull out a resin printed 2002 it's actually 2001, the end of that generation.
I want one of these, Mark, for SCX 24. I need a double cab.
Dude,
four-door.
me and Mikey were just talking about that. That's so funny you said that.
Right?
Yeah, double cab. Fucking sick.
What kind of bodies do the guys have from Height in the chat? Yeah, we need a double cab Mojave for sure. I'm about to start putting some names in, guys, so now's your chance to stay here. We're going to do it fair and square because I see people coming and going. I'll give you, guys, 30 more seconds, but don't go anywhere because I'm just going to draw the names down from the screen. And then once I just pop all the name lists back up, I'm not going to go back and check. Just so we can keep it all fast, because it does take a little while. But guys, if you've made it this far, we're giving away Cow RC goodies for the holidays. We're not only giving away 1, 2, 3, but 4 things. This, guys, will make
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. This will make your truck so clean. Let me take a look again. You guys can tell. Damn, that looks brand new, doesn't it, guys? Come on, Mark. You gotta tell me that. That's clean.
No, that's legit. I ain't
So,
mad about it.
what would you rather leave your truck on the shelves, like this or like this? Or you don't care? I know you don't care.
Me? Let's
But
see.
it only took me like 2 minutes, guys, so it's worth
That
it.
clean. That was wonderful.
You guys gotta tag us on your truck undercarriages. We're gonna get the clean check. Post them on our stories. All right. Name check. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Hey, yo, Steve,
Yo.
your TF24, was that a Tamiya paint on that?
No, that one was another. I think that one was the Krylon Sand Dollar.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's like spot on Toyota.
Dude, I love it.
Better take care of that limited edition.
I should really do more stuff to it, but gotta have the Cholo seats in there, right?
Bro,
With
still waiting
with
for you to
the-
send me that. It's been like 2 years.
Oh man, dude, that's so mean. I gotta get you a package for Christmas.
Oh, this season, dude.
Sheesh.
I
No, you
tore up
probably
one of my
already
old
have a
flannels for
roll.
my
You told me
interior.
that. You told me you had a roll already, bro.
I don't have a roll. I have old flannels that I use.
Oh damn. So that's
This shit
like
looks good, too.
extra fluffy. All right, let's see. Hey, while we're in the chat, while I'm in the chat writing down names, Mark will check the chat.
See?
Shout out what you guys are asking for Christmas. Anything RC or real life stuff, guys? Do you guys need a new real car? Or do you just need that RC life? What's on your wish list? Mark, if you had to be wishful, what's on your wish list?
Another Christmas.
Double presents? I like that strategy.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't.
I know, bro.
I've worked so many years on holidays. Like holidays were just. I don't know. I guess I need
Maybe
to
just
get
a
back into
whole
it.
week off of work. That would be cool,
There you
right?
go. Yeah. They pay you the whole week between like
Oh,
Christmas Eve to like January 2nd. Sign me up.
that'd be so sick. That would be like the coolest present for
Yeah,
sure.
I'd be way down with that.
Overtime pay?
I'd work my butt off for someone that gave me that. Just cause,
Damn.
not for vacation. That was just part of the job. Like everybody
Yeah.
was like, you know,
Yeah, like that one super tough job to just like, boom, all done now. Rest, young one. All right, almost done, guys.
some people are
I'm
lucky enough to
typing
take that time
one-handed.
off too. You know, that's all. Obviously depends on your job, but
I think we all want some time off. This is like usually the only time of the year a lot of people get a couple days off. And
a lot of people are trying to get paid.
a lot of people are trying to get paid. That's why a lot of people would rather just work too, just to get that money. Because, man, times are crazy. But
You work time and
times
a
are
half or
fun,
double time on a
especially if we
holiday,
have a
man.
micro RC. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I said if you work time and a half or a double pay, it's, you know,
Yes. There
you
you
can always
go.
do. The holiday isn't just about the holiday, what the date is. It's about doing those things with people you love, your
That's
family and
so
shit,
true,
you know,
bro.
so it doesn't have to be on that day. So,
All
just
right.
saying.
No. Couldn't
Unless you
agree with
got
you
little
more.
ones, like I could see like your kids probably want to have Christmas morning and shit.
I don't know. Hopefully not
Or
too
they,
much Christmas morning.
no,
All right, I think we got everybody. I'm gonna be nice and just check, even though I didn't say I was going to. I'll be nice. Let me check in one more time because I see a few of you didn't get in here for some reason. All right, here we go. Oh, we got Callie in the house. What's up,
well, I haven't
Callie
seen him
Crawlers?
in a minute. I was just gonna say that too. Making
Callie
memories.
Crawlers actually. Oh
Yeah.
shoot, what we do? What are we doing over here?
Yeah, I used to work on Christmas, man, because I was fucking either a cook or a chef, and we would do cool ass menus, and people would be super stoked. So that made me like that. You know, it wasn't a bummer working on Christmas. People
Ah,
appreciate it. They're a lot nicer on holidays.
right. What else is people saying? All right, guys, I think we're
Somebody needs
good.
some links from you.
Oh, hit the DMs.
Yeah. FlubRC got a giveaway for next week. All
Oh,
right,
guys,
get with us.
don't forget. All right, Mark, actually, while we're on live, we can kind of just chat with the homies too. But I'm actually
Well, that would be
thinking,
kind of weird, huh?
are we going to do Micro Mondays on Christmas
Ooh,
or
that is
should we
that a
just chill?
that is a Monday. Shit.
Because
All
I'm
right, we got to
thinking if
pick
not,
Christmas or New Year's Day, Micro Monday. They're
oh,
both
it's New
Mondays.
Year? Oh, no way.
New Year's Day.
We could do a New Year's one. I mean, I don't know. You better let me know quick.
Well, let's find out, guys.
Yeah,
What
I
would you
think I
guys
got everybody here.
rather have time to spend with your family on Christmas evening or New Year's Day evening?
Yeah.
And I'm working both those days because it's time and a half.
Oh, okay. It's getting that money. All right, guys. I'm all done. If you guys were here, you're on the list.
I think we
And I
gotta take Christmas
appreciate it.
Day off, dude. Right?
You got to take one day off at least.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're about to show you the screen and do a giveaway for this awesome